Alright, good evening everybody. Welcome to Stream Starfield, believe it or not. I wanted to start before I jump in. I wanted to explain my history with Bethesda games because I sort of felt over the years, every time one's come out, particularly things like Fallout, Elder Scrolls obviously, I get interested in it. I think, oh, this looks really good and should be a great game. And then for some reason I bounce off them, and I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out why I do that. And I think it boils down to a couple of things. One, I think, firstly, I struggle with a bit of lack of direction. I like games like Last of Us and, games where there's a real driving narrative to get you to the other end, I feel it's somewhat contained. I struggle when I've got too much choice, when there's too many things going at any one time. So there's that. The other thing I think with Bethesda games is, and it's not the jank stuff. It's not the, particularly the weird physics where people suddenly fly across and cows fly across the moon and whatever. I think it's more that the world doesn't feel real. In that, that's a weird thing to say for games like, a massive nuclear annihilation and, space games. But I think what I mean is that the game is focused on the player rather than the player being part of the community and being a part of the story. The story's focused on the player. The player becomes the hero. And it always feels a bit, false in that sense. So anyway, long story short, with streaming, I've been streaming Alien Isolation the last few weeks, and I'm really enjoying that. Good story, great game. But I wanted to play more of an RPG, and I was thinking, since the Free Lanes update came out, I thought, well, maybe this is another time to give it another chance. And maybe doing this, streaming it, will give me a better outcome. So I have played it before. In fact, I've tried it a couple of times. I've generally got to around the first couple of hours and then I've bounced off it. And same with things with Fallout as well. I've generally got to the first few hours. I think I got the furthest in Fallout 4 where I built a bit of a base in that first town there. And these are games that I really want to love them. I really do. I really want to love playing them, but unfortunately it's just never really been a thing for me. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to get into playing this game, and I'll still be continuing with Alien Isolation as well. Good, looking forward to playing that game. Really enjoying it. And then otherwise, need to look at some other games to play and stuff as well. So this one will be a bit of a long burn, assuming I can stick with it. So we'll see how we go. No promises, but I will certainly try. And I'm hoping that this sort of thought of streaming it will give me a bit more impetus and direction to complete it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Otherwise, I hope everyone's well. Obviously looking forward to streaming for a couple of hours tonight. Now I'm going to start a new game. And again, if you like what I've been streaming, please do consider giving me a like and a follow on either here on Twitch or on YouTube. If you're watching the VOD later on, that would really help the channel. So I really appreciate it.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Star Dock. Except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
A group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
So I think I'm going to focus
Remember,
on
Dusty. Keep
trying to get a bit of the main story progressed.
And never take that helmet
Won't
off
dive
down here.
too much at this stage.
Oxygen processors don't
my
extend
thinking.
this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space?
Haven't really figured out yet what class
A job like this in the
perks
United
and stuff I'm going to
Colonies?
pick yet.
Red tape.
I generally play
One over here.
on the good side
Calvert!
normally.
No! No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire! Let's go!
Only time I ever really played a negative character was on Star Wars: The
What
Old
do we
Republic.
say, Dusty?
It was much more fun
You
playing
make your
the
cut, you get
used to
your cut.
lining everybody.
No exceptions. Come on, pick it up! Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so, no. Okay, got my laser.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cabin. I'll shout out when I need
I
you.
remember learning this tip that
We'll be done here soon.
you sort of aim with the right mouse button and then it mines so much quicker.
How they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
No, that's
Get back up
not later on, but
busy.
after a while, I was like, oh,
Anyone
I
else?
wish I'd known that at the start.
Come on. It's time. You're with me.
But yeah, I really do want to love these games. I've always, and there's something, I mean, particularly Fallout, I think, really has that, the aesthetic of Fallout, the idea of Fallout has such an appeal. I've just never been able to gel with it for some reason. And maybe it's just the way it is. I don't gel with every game.
Let's go! Hella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that. Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
Now, from memory, there was stuff to mine down here. Could be wrong. It's been a while. The last time I tried this was last year. I mean, I was in between things and thought, well, I'll just give it a bash. And then didn't really have the drive for it. Probably wasn't in the right headspace. You know? And I think, you know, games generally, you have games where you're in the mood for it, and then sometimes you're not, you know, and you can tend to, taste can change a little bit. Well, your base changes never really change, but yeah, you can sometimes think, you know, I'm in the mood for a really good RPG, or I'm in the mood for a CRPG, or a story-based game, or an adventure game, or, you know, sometimes you just want to farm. You know, you want to drive a truck, or, you know, drive a bus. Aha. I was wondering what the flashlight was. He's still walking. I can safely say this is mine. Mine. Yeah, I'm not proud of that either.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just...
See what I mean? Like, they didn't move without me.
There's something
Just sort of
really
sat
effed
there.
up about this.
Just,
Where is it, Hella?
Through there.
but I want to love
think.
it. I really do.
Okay,
I really do.
you're up.
We're going to give it the college try. We're going to try it out.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
I've always been intrigued by the story in this, to see, you know, what actually the whole artifact stuff is about.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
There we go.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out
Alright,
cold.
so let's try not to
No
spend too much
physical
time in the
damage.
character creator.
Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Alright. Now, we could try and make them look the most ridiculous that we can. Sometimes an option. Make them too chubby. I'm fairly pale. I'm kind of a pale blue, so I might just follow that for now. Oh, that's a square jaw. Let's find something ridiculous if we can. Yeah, that'll do. What colour? Oh, what should we do? That looks alright, doesn't it? How does that look? Do we care about the eyes? I'll give him blue eyes, because I have blue eyes, so... I forgot the eye shape first. Yeah, those ones probably. Ooh, pale. What eyebrows do we give him? Forehead. There we go. It's a very large forehead, isn't it? Look at that. You could, like, run adverts on there. Nose. I never really cared about character designs and stuff in games. Yeah, let's go there, I think. Alright. What background do we want to go with? More of a shooter type thing, less so than melee. Sorry, less melee and more of a shooter type thing. So I'll head more in that direction. But I do like things like medics and stuff. I do remember something about being a piloting being important. Sculptor. This guy looks like a sort of long haul, you know, he's been out on the road a bit, doesn't he? What do you get? Weightlifting, so you can carry more stuff. You can pilot, so you're piloting, so you increase your, for which types of ships you do. And ballistic weapon systems. Yeah, I might go that way. Now, traits. Do I want any traits? Tend to go without it. Yeah, I might just go without it. All right. My choices of pronouns. Yep. He, him, she, her, they, them. He, him's fine. I will go that way.
Haven't looked at your record in some time. Good qualifications. Being a long hauler is basically mining with more sitting down. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid.
Okay.
You remember anything that happened?
It was incredible, like a dream or a vision.
Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me. You'll walk it off. More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it
spilled.
looks like.
Be back in a second.
It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. Will be... Speak of the devil. Our constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, The Explorers Group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
Okay. Sorry about that. For those of you who noticed a bit of a delay, the cats decided to knock over a giant vase of flowers all over the kitchen bench. So, right, what we're doing. Let's have a look around.
Whoa. You don't look good.
This has been a good run. You lucked out being picked up.
Supervisor's log. It's day 2 of Argus Extractor's Vectera dig. Freestar Collective Claim ID Beta 7548 Alpha. Site setup was fairly painless. New record for us. 18 hours, including the elevator. The prefabs are starting to show their age, though. Time to rebudget for new equipment. Again.
For this
The crew
one.
is good. Spirits are high enough. Hella is a pain in my
We got
ass,
a few more digs
as
to go
always,
before I feel like talking
and
to you.
completely indispensable. What's the saying? The problem is, I love him, and he knows it. Calvert remains the weak link. He just can't train away stupid. But she's got a daughter on Mars or someplace and needs the
Trying to
cred,
get
so
through my
she
shift.
gets one more chance. If she does wash out in the end, we've still got the Dusty.
You alright?
And there's definitely some promise
Need
there.
some coffee or something? Got a packet out here somewhere.
Take some water.
Lynn sure seems to like you. Guess she would know, being the boss and all.
Problem is, I don't know what I should take, really, because, you know, I'll take that.
Supervisor's log supplemental. Still day 2 of Argos Extractors Vectera dig. Freestock collective claim ID Beta
Alright,
7548 Alpha.
Airlock.
As
Put your
far as
helmet
anyone knows, this is just another ore run. Vectera's got enough mid-level veins to keep everyone working and not asking questions. I've told Hella everything he needs to know, which is pretty much everything I
remember
know.
the...
And this is another one of Barrett's special
this being
orders.
not the best.
He made good with the payment for Kazal, even if it was a bust. This time, I'm not so sure. This place
Maybe you are.
is giving me the willies. I think we're going to find something. I just have no idea what it could be, or why Barrett might want it. But those sweet constellation credits mean we dig our hole and keep on pushing. And I'm okay with that. Possibly between Barrett's mysterious thing and the ore itself, we'll be done with this log in 5 days when the transport is supposed to come back for extraction.
There. I want to favourite that, so that's B. Him there. I want to favourite you. Put you there. And aid. My favourite you. Oh, you're already there. Okay. The ships look cool in this game. Pity about the... well, unless they fixed it now with the whole 3 lanes thing, but even so, I think you still can't do like the No Man's Sky thing into space and back down again. Sort of a loading screen. It's a shame, but...
Barrett?
Man!
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no, Barrett, not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
That's pretty normal.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh? That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost him.
Barrett?
Lost parts.
Everybody get ready!
Let's go. Also, there's a lot of overwhelming amounts of weapons and stuff in this. We have all these different types of guns and yeah. Let's just go on a quick jaunt.
Were you in that dust-up? You know you don't get paid extra for breaks, right? Of course.
Now that was some fine work under pressure.
Time.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now. You ever stare up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go. Marvelous.
Oh, no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed.
Not a miner, I'm a fully grown adult.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Bosco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo? Again? Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Remember the hype about this game. And the people that end up with those watches sticking on the streamers.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly.
Remember the hype. You know,
Now.
and then the disappointment. I don't really think it's a bad game or anything. I just felt it wasn't for me at the time. I don't know. Certainly I don't think it deserved the hate that it got. Certainly think that. Give me your ship.
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had. They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
Smuggle. Yeah.
And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
This attack better not be coming out of our pay.
Hey, you get any good hits in? It's not every day we get to cut anything other than rocks.
Sure did. I killed most of them for you. Ooh, box of crits. Oh yeah. In there. Is that where we came out of? That's where we came out of, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, let's go.
We're still in one piece. Oh, God.
The ship does look cool though. Yeah, and the shipbuilding looks interesting. If a little complicated.
Just up the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay. Captain. I assume you know how to fly a Class A
Sure.
starship. As Barrett likes to say,
Doesn't
it's
everyone?
as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Yeah.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you. Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
Left Alt and use WASD to switch between your systems and allocate power.
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline. Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain.
Hey.
We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Me.
Two more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Did you guys, Sam? Right, buddy. Hey. I think that's a like TIE fighter and stuff. Used to love that game.
You're done! Grab to the red!
The amount of Crimson Fleet utility has
Alright.
been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
There you go, star map. Okay. Let's go. That's great. Hell yeah. Tell me how to get it. That's what I was after.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
Yep. Planet view of the star map gives you information about the environment, lets you scan the planet for resources, and helps you discover key landing sites. Rotate the planet until the Crete Research Lab map icon is in view, and then select the map icon to land there.
Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit.
Yeah, that's
Nothing
right. We can
more.
scan stuff, can't we?
According to the scan.
Leave that thing alone. Move along. Remember the old things of the Fallouts and stuff where you take everything that wasn't nailed down. Doesn't seem to be the thing in this game. You seem to have to be a bit more studious with what you're picking up. Just gonna quick save. Cube. Empty chunks. A little box. Get back off there. Useful digipicks. Don't think I need a syringe. Don't want to get stuck with the syringe. Don't put too fine a point on it, really. If you like that kind of champagne comedy, then please do consider giving me a like and a follow. That would be much appreciated. Streaming most nights here on twitch.tv/Dwalfy, and also the VODs are up on YouTube at Dwalfy. Feel free to also give me any feedback you like as well. If you'd like less puns, it's probably not going to happen, but feel free to provide the feedback anyway. Otherwise, always happy to hear anything you want to tell me, even if you want to suggest some games as well. Happy to listen to that too. I have quite an extensive library of games I've badly played over the years. My older boy, who's 16, and he's the same. He sort of goes between a number of games. He's very proud of his 9 platinums that he has on his PlayStation 5 so far. I think that pack's alright. So I can do that, can't I? Yeah, so that's fine. Alright.
What the hell is going on here?
Drink pack beer. A standard pack of beer. Kraken. I'll take one. I don't have one, so. Gold pyramid structure. Don't know. People are selling them up here. Bit of a pyramid scheme. Always check your toilets. Why would there be milk in a toilet cubicle? Let's not ask questions. Sometimes you don't want to ask a question you don't really want to know the answer to. Antibiotics. Oh, yeah. Hells yeah. I've got a ton of slots just to heal. Alrighty. I'm streaming for nearly an hour and I don't really feel like I've done much. Terramorph is loose. I'm already playing a game where I got a Xenomorph after me. I don't need a Terramorph at all. Fill all open slots in every layer to open the lock. Yeah. That's right, I remember this. Pretty sure it's that one. Undo. Okay. Better. Better. Red Harvest Rye. Blue Lab outfit. Not fast about. The bed. Celery and a plum. Ooh. More of those pyramid scheme things. Guy really cornered the market, didn't he? Sounds appetizing. Spiced worms. Dear God. Check down here first. There. So we can go that way. This is where it wants me to go. Map of the place, do I? No. Taking a long way out of the menu. It's a recliner. Dinner plates. Starlocked, the board game. Take those. Coffee mug. I don't want a tray. My hands betrayed me. That's the kind of champagne comedy that you expect. You'd be pretty much spot on. Let's do this thing right. Memory, there's a guy around up there?
Getting too jumpy.
Ah, yeah, up there. There's a barrel too. Okay. Hazmat suit. Oh, that can be useful. Never know. The person up there. So it's a bit of a mess. Why would the scientists have 2 digipics on him? She was trying to unlock something secret, I guess. There's some bubbling chunks of something. O2 filtered DMOS pack. What does that do? I'll get more airborne, okay. More thermal, more energy. Less physical defense, I guess. Take the shrimp.
You're mine! Damn it. Lost them. There you are! Better than me!
Hey! Come here, bro. Pirates. So they had pieces of something in here, didn't they? Pieces of something in here.
wall. Hold them off here while Brogan sets up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's getting through.
Hey. Drop down. Come on.
Come on, that's not even fair! You like
What have we got? Supplies.
room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming. God.
X-Tech. Interesting.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands? Oh no, you see, we weren't really after Barrett. We're after that ship. Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the Frontier. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays. The loot from 100 planets.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship. You're not talking us out of this score. I'm not falling for that. Your ship is loaded, and we want it. This whole thing is starting to cost more than I'd like. That's, not a bad point.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure? We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing? Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
Okay.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
All right. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've landed in the city, and I think I'm going to call it a day there. Again, thank you for watching. If you are interested in giving me a like and a follow, that would be much appreciated. I'm streaming on twitch.tv/Dwalfy, and also the VODs will go up on YouTube at Dwalfy, and usually streaming most nights, but at the moment I'm streaming Starfield, so I had a good first hour there, just getting the game going, and then I'm also streaming Alien Isolation as well, which I'm up to about mission 12, so making good progress on that. Thank you everybody, and we shall see you next time.